Welcome to the show. My name is Brock Page, and I do random sports picks for fun. FIU takes on Central Florida Thursday night at 6. The betting opened up with UCF minus 20 against the spread with the total at an even 55 points. Since then, UCF's now minus 16.5 with the total moving upward to an even 57 points. Currently, Central Florida is the moneyline favorites at minus 1,000. And at the moment, 53% of the action's back on UCF. And I'll tell you what, Central Florida opened up as the 3 touchdown favorites, and I think that opening number is more than fair. Got to go against the early money and take Central Florida minus 16.5, getting the job done at home. And when it comes to the scoring, I'm not looking forward to a defensive clinic in this one. I will agree with the betting public when it comes to the total. Give me the over 57 points in this one. I'm predicting a final score of 42-21 UCF. Next game, Buffalo takes on Minnesota for a 7 o'clock start at TCF Bank Stadium. The betting opened up with the Golden Gophers as the 28-point favorites and the total at 53 points. Since the betting opened up, however, Minnesota is now minus 26 with the total moving downward all the way down to an even 49 points. Currently, Minnesota is laying 2,900 on the money line. And at the moment, 59% of the action's on Buffalo to get the job done on the road. Buffalo's traveling a long way, but I can't give this Golden Gopher team a 4-touchdown advantage versus anyone on their schedule this year. I think they'll dominate in areas, but I can't give them a 4-touchdown cushion. I'm in full agreement with the betting public on this one. Give me the underdog, Buffalo Bulls, plus 26 to cover that massive spread. And when it comes to the scoring, I think the opening line of 53 total points is real sharp. I think the total points in this one stays real tight to that opening line. Therefore, I'm going to disagree with the betting public on this pick and take the over 49 points in this matchup. I'm predicting a final score of 38-14 Golden Gophers. Next game I have for you, it is going to be Tulsa versus Oklahoma State at Boone Pickens Stadium. The betting opened up with the Oklahoma State Cowboys as the 17.5-point favorites and the total at a steep 72 points. Since then, OK State is now minus 18 against the spread with the total moving downward to 70.5 points. Currently, the Cowboys are laying $12.50 on the money line. And at the moment, 77% of the action's on Oklahoma State to get the job done. The Cowboys opened up as the 3-score favorites, and I think that's a very generous line for Oklahoma State bettors, especially at home. If you're a first-half bettor, we may see a competitive matchup early, but I think OK State runs away with this one in the second half. I hope you like scoring too. I'm in full agreement with the betting public as I'm taking the Oklahoma State Cowboys minus 18 against the spread with the over 70.5. I'm predicting a final score of 49-24 Cowboys. Next game I have for you, it is going to be Ohio State opening up with a conference matchup against Indiana at Memorial Stadium. The betting in this one opened up with the Buckeyes as the 20-point favorites and the total at an even 53 points. Since then, Ohio State is now just minus 20.5 against the spread with the total moving upward to 59 points. Currently, the Buckeyes are laying 2,000 on the money line, and at the moment, 64% of the action's on Ohio State to get the job done. I don't know what to tell you. I'm loving this game, folks. Ohio State is much better than 3 TDs in this one. I'm all over the spread in this contest. I'm in full agreement with the betting public as I'm taking Ohio State minus 20.5, getting the job done against the spread. I do disagree with the betting public on the total, however. I don't think Indiana will have enough firepower to get these guys over. So give me the under 59 points in this one. I'm predicting a final score of 42-10 Ohio State. All right, folks, next game I have for you, it is going to be, now this is going to be a dandy, folks, UL Monroe taking on Memphis at Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium for a 9 o'clock start. Memphis opened up as the 25-point favorites and the total at 67 points. Since then, Memphis is now minus 25.5 against the spread with the total moving upward to 68 points. Currently, Memphis is laying 4,000 on the money line. And at the moment, much to my surprise, 51% of the action's actually on UL Monroe to get the job done. I can't imagine these Louisiana boys are going to travel to Tennessee and keep up with these guys and keep it close. Memphis can get it done by 4 TDs. I think they score fast and often. I'm in full agreement with the early money. Give me Memphis minus 25.5 to get the job done against the spread. And when it comes to the total, the public normally gets the total right on these weird games like this. So I'm going to take the over 68. I'm predicting a final score of 49-20 Memphis. All right, folks, I'm going to sneak into my next and final game for the show. It's a late one. New Mexico State travels to Arizona State for a 10:30 Eastern start at Sun Devil Stadium. The betting opened up with the Sun Devils as the 26-point favorites and the total at an even 70 points. Since then, the Sun Devils are now just minus 22 against the spread, with the total moving upward to 71 total points. Currently, Arizona State's laying 2,200 on the money line, and at the moment, 71% of the action's back on the Sun Devils. So if you're looking to get some action on Arizona State, do it quickly because that spread is going to get them moving. Now, I don't know why, I don't understand the early line movement in this one, but I am liking the Sun Devils by 4 touchdowns at home for sure. I'm in full agreement with the current betting public on this one. Give me Arizona State minus 22, getting the job done against the spread. And when it comes to the total, I'm once again in full agreement with the bettors as well on this pick. Give me the over 71 in this one. I'm predicting a final score of 56-28, Arizona State. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I have to remind you that I am not a sports betting expert, nor do I implore you to take any of my picks. A wise man once said, good ain't free, and free ain't good. If for some reason you decide to use the free information on this program, you're utilizing it at your own discretion. Most importantly, if you're betting any of these games, do it safe, do it responsibly, and most important, have fun. For Brock Page Productions, I'm Brock Page, and have yourself a positive day.